Orchid Network is a blockchain project pointed toward further developing security on the web. As increasingly more of our lives move into virtual spaces, security has turned into a significant where. In principle, a stage that influences blockchain to further develop security and protection could be an entirely significant item to be sure. Yet, Orchid Network is, incidentally, still a fairly obscure token to everything except a couple crypto fans. On the off chance that you are somebody who is worried about protection on the web, you are presumably currently mindful of what a virtual private network does. As a matter of fact, you could try and be utilizing one to peruse this video. Orchid Network was positioned to unite the qualities of VPN and blockchain to provide clients with an unmatched degree of safety and protection on the web. Get the job done to say, the stage is focused on protection. Truth be told, on its site, that's what it expresses. Orchid's central goal is protection, and security is a basic liberty. The association behind the Orchid Network have a lot of put itself in favor of civil rights, and they guarantee that security online is fundamental for genuine opportunity on the web. Few would contend that security online has turned into a significant issue lately, and it appears to be sensible to feel that blockchain innovation can effectively further develop existing protection conventions, yet we have seen security-based cryptographic forms of money previously. So is Orchid Network itself going to sneak by the radar, or should financial backers be hoping to reach out? In the accompanying Orchid Network Cost expectation for 2025 and 2030, we'll be providing you with an outline of the actual venture, what it does and how it functions. We'll then, at that point, hear from some top market investigators on the thing they are anticipating for Orchid's future. Virtual private networks. Before we see Orchid Network in more detail, we ought to investigate VPNs. A virtual private network is basically a help that encodes client information and conceals their IP address. VPNs do this by skipping your association with a server that can be any place in the world. As a matter of fact, numerous business VPN administrations will allow you to pick what country you interface through. Two of the fundamental benefits of VPNs are protection and security. For instance, in the event that you access a public Wi-Fi, a VPN will guarantee your information is secured, which thus can guard you from cybercrime. VPNs likewise conceal your perusing information from your ISP. Some may not be too complained about the protection perspective, however, in the event that there's a security break with your supplier, you may be in danger of digital misrepresentation or more terrible. VPNs are as of now incredibly well known, despite the fact that they are not without their weaknesses. One thing is that many web administrations are presently ready to identify them and block clients who interface through them. Another issue is that clients should put a considerable amount of confidence in their VPN supplier. Seeing Orchid Network's price history. Orchid Network originally hit the business sectors in December 2019 and went from 23 cents per token to 71 cents very quickly. Notwithstanding, regardless of this apparently great beginning, it just so happens, Orchid's underlying cost flood was something of a tiny blip on the radar. By January 2020, OXT has sunk beneath 30 cents. The token stayed repressed for the initial a very long time of 2020. Dropping as low as 13 cents and neglecting to move back above 20 cents before the late spring. Be that as it may, in August the venture spiked in esteem, with OXT taking off from 18 cents to 70 cents in under 7 days, a cost increment of more than 280%. Following this pinnacle, in any case, OXT moved downwards until the end of the year and by wound up underneath 30 cents by December. The Orchid Network then, at that point, had its best year to date in 2021, as the crypto market saw a few significant rises. Yet again the first came in February, with OXT coming to the 70-cent mark. One more bull came in March, this time accepting the token as high as 82 cents. April ended up being significantly more fruitful, with another cost flood taking OXT to its unequaled high of $1.03. The last 50% of 2021 was likewise a decent period for OXT. While the token dropped as low as 23 cents in June, it flooded back to 68 cents in November. From that point forward, in any case, things haven't been so great, and the Orchid network's worth was at that point moving downwards when the crypto market declined in the principal half of 2022. There was a concise time of recuperation in April that saw OXT slither back to 33 cents, however from that point forward, things have taken a descending inclination by and by. At the hour of compassing, Orchid Network was valued at 10 cents. Orchid Network price predictions for 2025. There's no question that Orchid Network is an exceptionally charming possibility, and its cost history shows this token is no more odd to unexpected and huge cost floods. In any case, to construct a thought of how it remains according to a speculation point of view, we really want to counsel driving business sector examiners. What follows are a portion of the main Orchid network cost expectations for 2025. The token acquiring around half toward the finish of 2022 and arriving at a potential exchanging cost of 15 cents. The token isn't anticipated to go through any huge development throughout the next few years, however will gradually acquire steam, and when 2025 rolls around it is normal to be worth around 20 cents twofold the present worth. We found one more Orchid network cost expectation for 2025, according to its specialized examination, OXT could twofold in esteem toward the finish of 2022, arriving at a cost of 20 cents per token. It then, at that point, sees Orchid proceeding to crawl up throughout the following a few years, arriving at a possible high of 32 cents in 2025. Made its Orchid network cost conjecture, and it is additionally sensibly hopeful. The stage sees OXT acquiring around 35% before the year's end, however battling to keep that worth more than 2023. Nonetheless, OXT is then expected to develop all through 2024, and when we get to 2025 the token could be exchanging at a likely high of 22 cents. Looking further ahead. Orchid network price predictions for 2030. It appears to be that a large portion of the mid-term Orchid network gauges are hopeful, but still guarded, yet we realize that a few financial backers will be looking further into what's to come. The issue here is that the cryptographic money market changes incredibly, rapidly. Quite a while back, for instance, Orchid didn't really exist. Hence, we'd encourage likely purchasers to see the accompanying Orchid network cost expectations for 2030, as intriguing just they are in no way, shape or form ensured. Digitalconpress accepts that OXT will keep on being pertinent over the course of the following 10 years. Its information recommends the token could be drawing closer 40 cents by 2028, and by 2030, it very well may be exchanging at a possible high of 51 cents. While this is quite far from its